gal listening to Grime Dre. See when there was there was that show, that Sidewinder show, H Skepta and I think Wiley clashed Nasty Jack there one time. Wiley, we went there with Wiley. I remember Tiny Tempo was performing, yeah, and all the girls backed out their phones and just started like all the lights just come on in it. I was like, rah, mad thing. I think he's doing wifey with them, innit? I noticed like from that's the first time I see bare gal. Like I was like, rah, mad
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, 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 yeah. Tiny had the girl in the smash
Yeah,
though.
yeah, 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 yeah. When he done wifey with them, he had them in a chokehold, but fucking hell. Like, chokehold. You might forget about wifey with them as well, you know.
And I'm gonna give Tiny his props though, man. Like he was one of the first guys that really got the big money in this music
Yeah,
thing,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Like
That was
really,
the
like
guy. That was the
I like
guy.
Funky, innit?
yeah, man.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah,
he was
man.
the guy. It was the reason why people were getting signed.
Of festivals and all that shit there, like that guy, you get me? You know, Arms House.
He took it to next. He took it to next level.
Yeah, man. You gotta give him his thing, man. You gotta give him his props, like Tiny Tempest though, yeah, man. Big him up, man. You know what I mean, bro.
What you
Without
saying though?
Tiny, wouldn't have Young Bane.
Yeah. Come on, man. You know he put bare people on.
Mm-hmm.
People forget about them bits there though.
Yeah, man.
Notes as well.
Notes, yeah, man. Notes, fucking. What's the other guy? The barking you. Because it's kind of the same vibe. You get me? That whole. Is it Rams?
Signed
Yeah, Rams,
A2.
Yeah, man.
A2
Rams. Did he have a mental thing? That Rams guy. Did he go mentally?
Yeah, something like that. I
the
think
radar
so.
side?
Oh yeah,
You
something
know
like
what
that.
is when he fucked up that time on that performance, bro. The way they trolled him, bro, it fucked him over, and then obviously had some personal issues as well. Combination of both.
Yeah, it's peak, man. That's the thing. To see this music thing, it will chew you up and spit you out, man. If you ain't got
100%.
if you ain't got the stomach for it, I wouldn't take a sip out of the music bottle because that shit will run your belly if you ain't got a strong stomach. You get me? And
That's what I was telling someone the other day. You see, like the mum was saying, "Oh, bro, I've been praying, I fucking get through in the music thing, rare." And I said, you know, like the higher ups are protecting you by not giving it to you because you ain't ready. Like you don't know what you're asking
Bro, I
for.
couldn't even hear you, you know.
Then what you get, like some man do not know what they're asking for when they're asking for fame and them thing there, bro. Yeah, it'll suck you into a next darkness, mate. If you're not ready, you know what I mean?
for real, it's official, man. Trust me, man. Like, yeah, man. It's not built for everyone. You get me? And especially when you get like success quickly, it kind of like a head fuck in the sense where if something else don't come how your first thing came, you're gonna think it's a failure. And your good second numbers might be all decent. Like Dan's first tune, that bus was German Whip, and then after that, it didn't do well. But if it was the other way around, it would be an achievement.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Still,
You know what I mean? So like one or two drinks, I don't know how many views that got or listeners or whatever like that. I haven't even seen the video. That's it. Like I was in the video, I didn't even watch it. Probably on YouTube now. I don't even know the numbers or nothing. But if he was to have released that first, that he wouldn't be complaining with those numbers. He would have been happy. But it's like because he ain't getting German Whip numbers, it's enough to make a man stop doing music. You get me? So it's like you got like this music thing's got a nasty like way of like humbling you. A nasty way of humbling you. So best thing I say is just humble yourself. You don't have to get humbled by the game if you humble yourself. You get me? Yeah, man. You last longer, man.
Because people listen to the music, but they don't deep into the artist's life of what they've been through to get that name.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why you kind of got to say your story in your music so they can. That's true, Funky. That's true, So if you put your music in it, if you put your story in your music, like you open up, you get a bit vulnerable, which, we don't really like to do. But the ones, when we do, you get me? Like, those ones there, I think they last longer, man. I mean, DMX, Timeless, Tupac, Timeless. These man kind of like, Biggie's hard, but he never really got vulnerable on tunes like that. You get me? Apart from Juicy. Birthdays were the worst days. Now we ship champagne. We first talking about your struggle and all that. But it's the ones when a man gets vulnerable, each to however they want to express it. kind of last long, and Tupac was good at that, getting vulnerable in a song. Nigga shot me 5 times, you know. Even when he even had a way of doing it in a gangster way. So yeah, he's like, everyone just wants to, I don't know, display themselves great. But if you kind of display yourself, or if you kind of document it and put it in a tune of how you're not so great, I think in a weird way, people like to hear that shit, man. You know, I don't know the science behind it, but I know that when you do songs like that, they kind of last longer, man. They're timeless as well. I got a
You
song.
know what it is? Because
No work.
when people do songs like that, they don't realize how many people are going through the same thing as well, or going through stuff that's relatable. So as soon as they hit that certain fucking, you know what I mean? They hit that itch for a certain person. They're like, raw, like you're going for it. Like it's not, you know what I mean? Like you're a superstar to me, and you're going through the same thing I'm going through, little old me. You know what I mean?
Sorry to disturb you, man. 7:30, get ready, man. Sources on live. Represent. We're previewing the EP. We're doing a freestyle. We're doing all of them things there. Sorry to cut you, man, but
Yeah, no, calm, cuzzy, man. Calm, man.
yeah,
Calm, man.
7:30. We're opening Sunday. Unless you're gonna run it in here, we've got to keep the space open.
No. Definitely not till then. 7:30, you said, right? What I'll do, I'll lock it off and then I'll just direct everyone to send the kite in it. Open up,
Go
send the
on.
kite in
Love.
it. So send it.
Everyone,
Yeah,
get
come on.
ready, man.
Yeah, come on.
Bless,
Respect.
respect.
Yeah, go big me up on there as well. Yeah, put it on the tab.
Yeah, pick me up too, man.
Yeah, big me up as
And
well,
make
man.
sure you say D at the end as well. Like, just don't say funky in it. It don't count. Yo, Pabs, what was one of your best Grime feuds, man? Talk to me.
I liked getting that manga, man. That was fun, man.
How did that start, though?
Nah, you know, it's just easy pickings, man. You know, like Wiley's the top dog, so it's kind of like, you know, when I just studied rappers cussing people, and they would always, you know, Tupac didn't have to cuss Little C's. You know what I'm saying? He just, you know what I mean? It's just it's adding the decoration. So I just thought, yeah, man, this guy here, this is easy pickings, man. You get me? Scratchy's too easy. That's like bullying, man. Manga actually thinks he's a good rapper, you know, and he kind of has got like, you know, ways of delivery. You can't really, you know what I'm saying? It's not my type of shit, but
Yeah, you got to
you know what I
respect the
mean?
art, innit?
I'm not gonna hate.
Yeah.
He's got a good way with his pen. You get me? I'm not gonna. So that's So he's gonna want to say some slick shit back. J2K, he's a face man. You don't want no gal thinking, yeah, Pablo, I'm not talking about you. So I knew that. Yeah, I'm gonna draw for these men at the draw routes. These men at the draw routes. Yeah, man. And then they're not gonna know that it's.
Pabs,
I'm
how
not
did...
even. They're
Fam, I
not gonna
looked
know.
up, fam, yeah. It's got to 150 listeners, fam. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
man. I think I J2K, man. Send me some trainers, nigga. But fucking, it was funny because, like, he's a face man, innit? Like, he's a man that you'd see out at a party with a bunch of sexy girls. So I knew that's gonna entice him to come and say something. You get me? And these man went number one. We need this attention, man. It's good. It's like we're part of their marketing money now. It's like shit. Like the money. Say they spent like, I don't know, back then 5 racks on their marketing plan. If you lot cuss us, you might as well spend that on some on Bloodline as well. So now we're getting a piece of your pie. So now we do, you know, it's a good way for an independent label to get some traction. So Wiley, no matter times I've cussed Wiley, he's never responded, bro. He's a smart guy. He knows, like, giving this nigga power. You crazy? Nah, man. This nigga knows what he's gonna do with the power. So he's smart. So if I draw for these, man, most Wiley's ever done is this man on like interludes, but he's never like this man on a tune or sent for man or made a tune for me, because I think he's just smart enough to know that, yeah, Pablo's gonna flip that and turn that into something else. Like he's gonna make a big meal out of that. So no, manga. I know that nigga's hungry. You get me? I know that I can just say that I can draw for the couple. I can cuss him at just how he, you know. I can just say that, yeah, he looks like Libby from EastEnders and little things, and everyone watches EastEnders. Everyone's gonna giggle.
Pabs.
You know what I mean? Everyone's gonna giggle about it. We're gonna come. You're not gonna worry about lyrics. You're just gonna laugh. You get me? And then J2K, you know, gay 2K. It was easy, you know. And then it was just like, yeah. But then, yeah, that was funny. But then I see J2K out, and he didn't find it funny. So he tried to come with the hard man way, but I don't know. He thought that because man was joking about it, I was some idiot or whatever. But it was nothing anyway. I just told him, look, it's just music. But if you want to make it more than music, then I'm Dipset. You get me? But I doubt. It's just music. Respectfully, you get me? And then he was like, oh no, I'm just saying because I don't know what it is. I'm like, well, what can it really be, bro? I'm told this is music, innit? You lot are number one. We want a piece of the pie. What are you saying? You get me? And that's all it really was. You get me? So I don't think they all got the memo of like what it really was. Because Wiley was Wiley found it. Whenever I saw Wiley, he was always laughing, and I was laughing back. It's wrestling, man. I even from them ends to even have beef like. But it was all like, I just need a piece of the pie, bruv. We're not spending the marketing money that you man are spending. So we need to like kind of get enticed with your marketing. Like, it was just like, yeah, man. But that was the funny one, man. I think that was funny. I don't know. Killer P was funny, man. Because he actually thought that, I don't know. He thought that he was the only guy on crud. That was the funny part of it. You get me? And then I think I see him in Leicester. Once again, it's the same thing. It's like, oh yeah, laughing. It's never really like, I think the confusion between the areas, because I'm never gonna like whoever we had beef, we never had no beef with no North London people. So back then, before the sat navs and Instagram, London seemed big, man. South wasn't as like, or East, and it seemed like, oh, I don't even know them ends. But now it's like, everyone goes to a spot where it's someone else's area. But back then it was like, that's no man's land. If you don't know no one there, don't go there. You get me? So a man would really say, let man come south, cross the bridge, bruv. It's over. And you'd actually think, right, you know what? Shit, man. Someone gives man the drop when I cross the bridge. It's crazy. So when Killer P, for whatever reason, I think, because he was the new Roll Deep guy. So he was like the shooter, the one, like the real one out of
trying to make him the boot up, Pabs, isn't it?
Yeah, they'll get the shooter, they'll get the guy like, yeah, man, we need to get this guy.
Man, neutralizing no function, huh?
Yeah. and then so he just started sending shots. We didn't even know where this nigga just came out of nowhere. Like, oh shit. And there was always a guy that would be like, nah, if them blood niggas try it on me, watch, I'm gonna get me. And he was itching, you get me? So he went on some radio station, Splash Radio, whatever in South Brixton. And he was rubbing man out, bruv. Where's the Bloodline niggas now? Whatever it was, he was just rubbing man out on this Splash thing. And I thought, oh, nah, man. So I think H was in jail at the time, you get me? So he couldn't even chat back. So I just went to the radio station with my cameraman. And it was suicide, blood, when you think about it, blood, because I didn't even know if these bricky niggas were going to set me up. You get me? I phoned the same radio station that he was on. And I said, yo, man, put me on there next week. So I gave the guy even like 7 days in advance. Like, these men could have been waiting outside. It was crazy when I think about it, but this is what it was, man. Man had passion for this music, and I thought, nah. I went over there, done my interview, and it's live as well. This ain't like Kiss, Logan. This ain't like we're gonna do it now and we're gonna play it tomorrow. This was live, bro. FM, niggas driving in their cars. This ain't no DAB. And then I'm saying, yeah, where's Killer P? He says, yeah, what do you think about Killer P? I go, Killer P? Who's that? Yeah, I knew who he was, but I was just like, I don't know who that is. Only Killer P I know is Killer P's in my pocket. I don't know what that nigga's on. And then just that. And then I just left. And as I was walking out, with the cameraman, I was like, quick, man, let's get in the fucking car, man. Let's get the fuck out of here. Go straight back to North. And I was like, shit, that was close, man. But the thing was, man came there, man done the team, like 1-1 now. That's all it was, man. It was 1-1, so it was fun, man. It was kind of like an adrenaline.
So what? What about Carnival?
What Carnival and
Yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't even know that was Ribs. So Wiley came to 30 came out. I didn't even know that was.
Please, Pabs, what's it? You can't start the story with. I didn't even know that was
Major, I just want the listeners just to hear like the best. I want them to see, innit?
Hey, Pabs. I'm sorry to disturb you, cuz. I'm sorry to cut it down. Yeah, go to cuz. That just threw me off, man.
Let me check my battery. Let me see if I got time for this. I got 3%, man.
Cool. Hey, Pabs, I'll let you know. Use your phone, guys. This space is closed, fam. There's 200 listeners.
Have you seen how much people on web, fam? Oh my god!
I don't get that. I've never seen that in my life. What is that?
Bro, you know they want these answers.
Carnival. What is the? Have you up? You know what I found? I found the dub that he was robbing man out on. Did you? I should post it in it so people can get a story. It's called.
Yeah, post it and I'll put it in the jumbotron, Pabs. Pause.
I can't remember what it's called, man. Fucking Wiley Pablo, Paper Pablo. I don't know. Wiley Ribs Pablo. If you type Wiley Ribs Pablo, Wiley Ribs Paper Pablo in YouTube, it will come up. Let me try and find it. You know, I don't know how this shit works.
I'll play it.
You know?
I'll play it.
No,
I'm a DJ.
Hey, Pabs, just put it on your
I can
page and
play
I'll
it.
post it up.
What do you want to? What do you want me to play? What do you want me to play?
Who? What?
What?
Who said that?
What do you want me to play?
Who's that? Greenland?
What? No, that's what? Who's Scotty?
I'm Scotty from Australia.
Oh,
Come on, man.
Oh shit! No, someone.
Wiley.
Yeah.
Wiley.
Wiley.
Paper Pablo.
Wiley. Okay, yeah. I'll do it. One sec. Wiley. Yep.
Pabs, I removed him from speaker.
Wait,
That guy was
what?
about to do
What?
something.
What's going
He was
on?
gonna do something dumb.
I was on the phone. What's going on?
You know what? I was thinking that this is so.
How did you let someone fly over the gate like that? How you letting someone fly over the gate like that? How did he get over that gate?
I was thinking, shit, man. This Twitter space
barbed wire shit up.
with an AI. This is an AI guy that's just gonna find a tune for you. Like,
No,
what the fuck?
man, the beef with AI.